Hello everybody, surprise surprise, it's me again, fourth time today, I know, but we got some new cars from Hutch, so of course we're gonna have a look at them and talk them over together. We've got 4 new cars from 2 new manufacturers, and they are this time very low rarity cars, which is quite interesting, and we are gonna go over them together. I don't know how I will make this thumbnail. I guess I will have to make it with the rare glow, because that's the highest RQ we're going over. The highest rarity we're going over is rare in today's episode. Before I get into the cars, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and we're only 1,290 away, right? So if you guys want to be so kind and subscribe to the channel. Also, I'm gonna make some massive pack openings, obviously, when the update actually drops on Monday, so you should probably subscribe now if you don't want to miss out on those. But let's get into the car, starting off with the Oldsmobile Delmont 88. This is a very interesting picture here because it sucks, right? We can't see anything basically. We don't see the front of the car. We don't see the back of the car, which are probably the good features of this car. Instead, they've opted to show us the side of the car, which is very ugly, very ugly, and very like typical of the era. US car, probably the front and the back has something a little bit different to offer at least. And on top of that, we have a black and white picture. It beats me, guys. It beats me how they couldn't find a picture of this car in current age with like the front in it. Maybe, I don't know. But in terms of top drives, it's not even looking that good, right? It isn't. We have like a 6.8, I think this would reach, and like a 66, 6.860, no, 6.8 if you do it 996, right? 6.7 maybe even. So say 6.762 is what we're looking at. For 20 RQ, is that good? It also has the standard tires, which bumps it up in RQ, but it's utterly rubbish in corners, so unfortunately it doesn't really do anything practically with the standard tires here. I don't know about this car. In my honest opinion, this is probably one of the worst cards in top drives because it looks horrible and it also is horrible. So we're not starting off on a good spot here, but trust me, believe me, there are some great cars actually revealed in today's bunch of cars. So we are going to get some better cards, but I think all in all, this car is going to be quite useless. Although we have Oldsmobile now, right? So that's like a brand that is confirmed to come into the game. Then we have the Oldsmobile 442, much better picture. I like how this car is from the 1968s, but yet the guy is wearing a very 70s inspired shirt there, in my opinion. It's very interesting, and the car looks like a 1973 Gran Torino, don't you think? Before its time? Question mark? Perhaps. What are we talking here? We're talking another standard tires car, unfortunately. We're talking a 0 to 60 that will probably reach 5 point something, 5.7 maybe, when maxed out 996, maybe 5.5 closer to, right? 5.4 even? I don't know. Interesting car nevertheless. 27 RQ makes me think that this isn't gonna see so much play though, because it has a very underwhelming top speed and also quite an underwhelming 0 to 60 score for 27 RQ. So I'm not entirely sure what the plan is with this car, but I can't see this one being very viable in many situations. Perhaps in an Oldsmobile only event this will be useful, but I don't know if this is going to be one of those cars that you would most likely want to keep. Obviously I'm keeping it because I'm going to keep every single car like I always do. Moving on though, we have 2 rares for you guys, so this next one is actually stunning. Look at this picture, look at the color matching, look at the scenery, even the ocean is matching the rarity color. This is a picture I can get behind. What a beautiful car, the AC Frua convertible, looking a little bit like a frog, looking like a mix between a Lamborghini Miura and a Porsche 550. And a Lotus Elan maybe thrown into there. A mix of various cars, but obviously absolutely gorgeous in my opinion at least. I really like those rims, those typical of the time rims with the little feature sticking out in the middle. I really do enjoy that. Also, I think this might be a good car actually. Look at those stats. That's looking quite competitive to me at least. If we're talking if we're talking 32 RQ, right? And if we proceed to do this one 969, I would say we would end up at like 5.178 or 79, 5.179 perhaps. Which would be very good, and I think this car might be okay actually for its cost, and especially if we consider that it is from 1969, so it's going to be in that category of very old cars. And if we move further on and we talk about the picture, I think this is a stunning picture, one of the better pictures in Top Drives. This is again almost custom card level, not quite. If I were to make this a custom card, I would probably mirror the image. Uncertain though, but I think so. I think you can get away with mirroring the image and having the back go a little bit over the stat boxes, not terribly much, but a little bit. I don't know, maybe, but I love it. The scenery, the background, everything. This is exactly what we want in a Top Drives card, and if we can have pictures like this, I really question why we still have pictures like this, you know? It's very interesting how they decide to go about it. I don't really know the process. I haven't got a clue really, because to my untrained, unprofessional eye, this seems like a way better picture to have for every car. This sort of profile shot, if you compare it to this full profile shot where you can't actually see the car. You know, it's just my personal preference. I think this is a beautiful car. Also, this confers, of course, the addition of AC into the game, which probably means we will see the AC Cobra also included, which would be an amazing car to have. Definitely super happy about AC being added to the game. I think that's one of those niche brands that Top Drives really flourishes in having. Very, very fun. So we have the old GB and the old US. I like it. Moving on, we have the AC Brooklands Ace, which is quite an interesting car, looking almost like a Jaguar / Lotus here in some ways. I do enjoy the look of this car though. It looks very weird. It's like you would mix a Jaguar with an Aston Martin and a Lotus. It's like the most British car I've ever seen in my life, right? But this one at 39 RQ is looking a little lackluster. We're probably looking at 4.986. Is that going to be good enough to be competitive? I doubt it, but then again, that is not far off the stats of the old Elise pre-nerf, right? At 4.987, correct? So with that in mind, no, but that was 0 to 60 stock, right? So this should be 4.886. Is that so? If so, this might actually be okay where it's at. Also 90s car. Maybe I am overlooking this car a little bit more than what I should be, because that is looking more and more enticing every single second I look at it. However, it is a rare, so perhaps it won't reach 86 handling, but will rather stay at 85. And then again, it seems a little bit more lackluster at 4.885. It remains to be seen, I guess, but I am very excited about these new cars. I'm excited about these low rarity reveals. I really do enjoy that. And that we have both AC and Oldsmobile in the game is definitely making the game even more versatile than it already was. And that's kind of the goal that Hutch has in mind for Top Drives, is that it's supposed to be a collector's game, right? So that if you have a favorite manufacturer that might not be the mainstream favorite manufacturer, you should still find your place in the game. And I think they are definitely playing to some of those needs by adding all of these smaller manufacturers into the 15th update of the game. I really am so excited for Monday. What do you guys think? Please leave your opinions in the comments about these 4 new cars. Do you think they are interesting? And are you excited to be maxing these cars out? Please let me know all of this down below in the comment section. Also, I do have a big Discord Top Drives page where you can talk about a big Discord server where you can talk about this and all of the other updates. You should definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's down below in the description. It's called the Top Drives Hideout. We have over 1,700 members, but we could always use another one. So if you do decide to check that out, make sure to do so. It's completely free to join, and every everybody's welcome, of course. If you do want to see what I'm currently maxing out, check out my Instagram page down below. And if you do want to support me further, I have a Patreon you can join if you want to be featured at the end of every video. Or I also have a YouTube membership. Then you get a badge next to your name every time you comment, and you get some emoticons you can use locally on my channel. And also I will get a notification sent to my phone whenever you comment, so I will see the members' comments first. Also in the membership package and the Patreon package is the brilliant price tag, right? That's included. It costs only $1. So if you do want to do that, feel free to do so. That is pretty much all I had for you. The Oldsmobile Delmont 88, the Oldsmobile 442, the AC Frua convertible, and the AC Brooklands Ace. I am super excited to have these cars joining the other 329 cars that are going to be added into Top Drives come Monday. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and as always, have a good one. Take care of one another, and goodbye, guys.